Hello, beautiful boss babes. Are you ready to chase life with Kelly? Well, I'm your host, Kelly Chase, and I'm so excited you're here. We are going to talk about all things love, dating, relationships, money mindset. We're going to dive deep into self-love, worthiness. I am going to bring on some incredibly empowering guests. We're going to have fun, we're going to laugh, and perhaps we're even going to shed some tears together. I am here to empower you, inspire you, and motivate you to create the life you crave. I am so excited for today's episode. Let's dive in. Hi, babes. Welcome back to the Chase Life with Kelly show. I am actually recording this from my couch, and if you're watching the YouTube video, you will notice that. And I have a very, very dry, raspy voice. I did a lot of talking yesterday. I had my 20th high school reunion, which was absolutely magical. Oh my God, I can't even begin to tell you. It was so amazing connecting with people literally I have not seen since high school. Maybe some here and there, social media posts, that kind of thing. But for the most part, many of those people I have not seen in 20 years. So that was just so good for my soul. And just talking to people that I haven't talked to in 20 years or 10 years even. And so it was just so nice. And I don't know, it's neat to watch how people have evolved and their emotional maturity and all of that too. And, noticing things that you really love about these people that you may not have really known that well in high school. Because we're all learning ourselves during that time. And not to say we never stopped learning ourselves. We're always learning about ourselves, but it's just neat that now that we're just older, and I don't know, it was neat to learn about their careers and what they've been up to. And it's very inspiring. And I really, really love that. I cannot get off my couch. I don't know if I'm just so much more empathic these days or what, but I am so energetically tired. I cannot do anything. I have zero energy today. And I was from moving from my couch to my desk where my microphone is to record this podcast episode was not going to happen. And I almost was you know what? I might just skip this week, but I haven't skipped a week since I started this podcast, relaunch a handful of months ago. So maybe it's almost been a year now, but guys, we are almost at 100 episodes. Can you believe that? If you've been following this podcast from the beginning, I love you and thank you so much. It's so amazing. But if you're newer here, I would love for you to go back and just binge every episode, because I feel there's so much value that you can receive from each episode, particularly with all of my guests. My guests are fabulous humans, and they really do have a story to tell and some impact to create. And they really can affect your life in some way. So yeah, definitely go take a listen. But I just kind of wanted to share that. Go to your high school reunions, guys. I promise you won't be disappointed. And if you are, then start doing some honestly, start doing some inner child work and inner healing, because you just see things with freaking gratitude. Everything becomes gratitude. And it's even if you go, I hear people's stories about them going to their high school reunions and they're it sucked. And I'm well, maybe you suck. Maybe you're the problem. But you know what I mean? It's no, maybe it didn't suck. Maybe there's people that actually put hard work and dedication into planning something where, because of people like you, a lot of people didn't wind up showing up. Because they're I don't think it's not cool to go, or it's just going to be lame, or no one's going to be there that I hung out with. And it's okay, guys, I just said, go to your reunion, because you're going to reconnect with people that you may not have really actually been that close of friends with in school. And if you are still that close-minded and you're not able to see the big picture in life, what are you doing? You need to be learning about yourself and learning what you like and what you don't like, and how you can just evolve and expand and hold space for other people. I will say this, our reunion, I want to say there was maybe 75 people that came. That was including some spouses, and which we all love. But 3 weeks ago, we didn't have that many people attending. And granted, yeah, there was going to be those last minute people that would buy tickets regardless. But my friend and I, we like hopped on Facebook, we hopped on Instagram, we hopped on our phones and started like texting, DMing, and calling our old classmates. It was like, hey, I would personally love to see you at this reunion. Please come. And I swear that is what literally got people there. So one, if you are planning your high school reunion, please do that, because I promise your turnout will be better. And two, like people want to feel loved. They want to feel wanted, right? So just like in your business world, your career world, like you go to work every day, like you want to feel wanted, you want to feel accepted, you want to feel like you're needed to be there. So do the same kind of thing with anything that you're doing. Follow up, grow the relationships, foster the relationships, manage the accounts. You know what I mean? I was talking in career terms. But yeah, so it's just, a little bit goes a long way. And I think those little outreaches are great. And a lot of self-evolution can really, really help you shift your perspective in different environments and allow you to be more open to things. So that's pretty much the just thought of today's episode. It's super short. I do want to remind you that I do want to talk about this too. I kind of do. Okay, it's still going to be a short episode, but one reminder is that the health coaching is live. So I'm doing health and life coaching again, guys. I did take months off from doing it, but I am back in the game. I'm using a platform that is helping me with actually nutrition or like meal suggestions and fitness, like exercises. As well as then I have the one-on-one coaching. You can do progress tracking. You can upload photos. You can track your measurements. We have like your current situation as well as your like goals, whether that be weight, body image, confidence, whatever the case may be, feeling more energetic or having more energy, feeling really good about yourself. So the app has been amazing. There's over 25 women that are signed up for this already. And I'm loving connecting with every single one of them. And again, it goes into my, point of just like making sure that you're holding yourself accountable so that you are connecting with people and doing those outreaches, like, because it's great to make people feel like they're important. And so I just did that. I got on the computer and I sent every single person that is on the app already, that is working with me, a personal message, because I want to dig deeper. I want to know what's going on so that I can best support them. So if you are interested in that, like you're struggling with your weight, whether it's gaining, losing, maintaining weight, whatever the case may be, you are lacking confidence, you don't feel sexy naked, you want to feel sexy naked, you're binge eating, you're emotional eating, you're going into the refrigerator or your pantry 5 times, looking at it, closing it, looking at, opening it, looking at it, closing it. And like, because what you're looking for is actually not in your pantry and it's not in your refrigerator. It's because it's a thing that you're missing. It's a void that you're trying to fill with food. Ladies, like, just remember that. Okay. Like, I get it. I do it too, but there's so many other things that we can be doing. One, sitting in the pain, sitting in the discomfort, sitting in the silence, and really acknowledging the parts of us that are feeling alone, feeling lonely, feeling sad, feeling confused, feeling disappointed, feeling hurt, feeling bummed out that or that their husband's acting like a jackass or their kids are driving them absolutely insane, whatever the case may be, or their job, they're just struggling with their job, they're struggling financially, whatever your reason is why you keep going to the fridge, opening and closing, opening and closing, opening and closing it. You're never going to find it in there. There's no magical something is going to appear. Maybe something will appear on your doorstep. Maybe some like psychic friend is out there and they're like sending you flowers or something. But you got to dig deep. You got to go within yourself and really find out what's going on, and bring that attention to it and reparent yourself the way that you would like pretend your little child inside of you is like an actual physical human being, and be like, little Susie, like, what do you need right now? I understand you're sad about X, Y, and Z. Okay, let's talk about it and let's comfort her. What does she need? Maybe she just needs to color. Maybe she needs to watch a cute movie. Maybe she needs to go to a movie, go see a movie. Maybe she needs to, do some arts and crafts or play some games, invite some friends over and have them cheer her up. Maybe she needs to make out with someone. Who knows? let's just try to find ways that we're not avoiding feelings. So let's bring attention to the feelings that are happening and then move from there, take aligned actions from there to feel better. But yeah, I actually had to do that yesterday. I was just like so emotional. I was about to start my period, which I did. I started in the middle of my reunion last night. That was great. I'm so glad that I came prepared. Knowing your cycle is very good, ladies. And I'm not on birth control. So I'm like, I use the Flow app. And so I know like when it's coming. And I'm kind of synced up with like the new moon or full moon, one of those. But yeah, I was just like, so emotional. I just like was ticking time bomb, ready to explode. I wanted to cry so many times this whole past week. And it finally came to me. I was like looking through the yearbook, trying to find pictures. And then I was just, I don't know, I came across some like family pictures, and I've been grieving a lot these last few months. You know, I mean, I know if you guys have been listening to this podcast for a while, like there was a relationship or whatever we want to call it, that I had to let go of. And that had been very difficult for me. It's so interesting that you can have feelings for someone while also have feelings for other people too. And you just like so many characteristics of all of them that you want to just like mesh. If you could take characteristics of everyone and put them in one person, like that would be your perfect human. It's kind of like where I've been these last few months. But I did have to let go of a relationship, a situation. And it's been hard. It's been difficult. It really has. So I've been grieving that, trying to keep my heart open while not trying to rush into anything else right at the moment. And also just like some family family challenges that have been just really, really hard. Very, very difficult. And I know I preach this too, like, again, what I just said, like, you got to sit with your feelings. And although I do every day, like I get up and I sit there in the bed and I meditate, I think I've just been like, there are days that I just feel like really numb and cold to things. And so it's like, I can't feel. And then other days I'm like, oh my God, I could cry at like seeing a yellow car pass, or I don't know, a red car passing down the interstate. And I'm just like, I don't know why the red car just made me like want to cry. You know what I mean? Like, it's like so weird. But I can like barely keep my eyes open right now. Anyways, so I started bawling my eyes out. Like I was eating lunch and I just like taking bites of my like shrimp salad, and I just started crying, and then I just couldn't stop crying. I was literally like sobbing, and it felt good. Like I just felt these tears roll down my cheeks, and I was like, oh my God, it felt like the release to get this out of me felt so good, although I felt so sad and angry at the same time. And I recognized, like, I remember going into my bathroom and looking at the mirror, and I was like, I'm just really angry. I'm just angry. And the thing about depression, I'm going to bring that up. Depression is suppressed anger. So if you're not really fully processing your anger, it is turning into depression. It's a science thing. I don't know. I've read it in a handful of books, so I'm going with it, but it makes sense. And I've been studying a lot about that. So if you're struggling with depression, one really amazing thing that you could do is journal out, what am I so angry about? Who am I so angry with? And I promise you're going to get some stuff up, and allow yourself to sit with it. Be with it. Be with the angry part of you. Be with the part of you that is angry. You're not angry, and the anger is not defining you. Depression is not defining you. The anxiety is not defining you. It's just a part of you. And we can, as long as we can acknowledge it, it will start to go away. So I allowed myself to do that. And then I got up and I started getting ready. And I went to the reunion, and where I thought it was going to be a doozy and crying the whole time, I was like, absolutely fine. I mean, I just wanted to hug and love on every single person that was there. And it was so amazing. I loved it. It was so, so good. So yeah, I just want you to learn to love yourself, everyone. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for coming to my couch talk. And I'm sorry if the sound quality is not great right now, because again, I'm using my phone and I'm laying on my couch, and I just have the raspiest voice, because also I had to shout last night like 3 times to get everyone to like come together so we could take a big group picture, which was amazing. And I was like, oh my God, it worked. Everybody listened to me. But yeah, it was just so good. So anyways, yeah, like I said, if you're interested in the coaching, go to the link in the show notes, there's a link to sign up for the health and life coaching or fitness and nutrition life coaching, as well as go to the link in my bio on Instagram, or you can DM me. And always you can send me an email too. So just, find ways to connect with me. I want to help you. I want to serve you. I want to impact your world, and I want to change your life. Chase Life with Kelly, that's what it's about. It's about creating a fucking ripple. And I want to create a ripple of changing your life so that you can create a ripple, and in turn create a ripple and change someone else's life. So it all starts with you. You go first. So let's do it. Sending y'all so much love. Happy Monday. Bye.
If you loved this episode, please download, share, rate, and review. If you are ready to step into that next level version of you and grow your business and bank account, it's time to unleash your goddess magic and chase life with Kelly. You can start this epic expansion journey by diving into the Goddess Magic course bundle found at chaselifetogether.com. Please connect with me on Instagram at Chase Life with Kelly. Join the Chase Life with Kelly Facebook community and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till next time, create the life you crave, babe, and chase life with Kelly.